Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of That's All Funny. Episode number, I don't know, 17? Alright, I guess so. 717, yeah, we're every fucking day. Nah, I'm just here chilling. Just got out of work. Just probably gonna pop a few pills to relax. All prescription stuff, but I'm like, give me more, give me more, give me more. Like that, no, it's Britney Spears song. Give me more, give me more. Nah, I'll see what pills I can get, but just trying to make it, just trying to get by. You know how it is. I don't know if I said I got a parlay going on a WNBA game, so I'm hoping I hit some cash there. That'd be nice to get some cash there. Otherwise, just here chilling. I ate some quiche earlier. Think it was like a maybe like a spinach and egg and cheese quiche. That should be good till the morning. I think. Drink some water. Yeah, so my fucking liver. I feel like my liver hurts or some part of my body. I don't know if it's a kidney or a liver, but one of them's like aching for more fluids. So yeah, I'll take care of that. But uh, one thing at a time, right? Can only do so much in a day. Gonna record this and just I don't know, whatever. I have some interviews lined up over the weekend, I think, so that'd be cool. And I got school. I gotta worry about school. Whatever. Y'all don't want to hear about that shit. Let's see about the news, right? I think I got some random news here from Twitter. So take all this with a grain of salt, as they say. Here's a tweet from Dexerto. A 12-year-old boy has been hospitalized attempting the dangerous TikTok trend chroming. And I don't know when when I first when I first hear what the word chroming, it sounds like if you've ever seen the newer Mad Max Fury Road, what they do, they spray like fucking spray paint in their faces, and they're like for Valhalla or whatever. I don't know what they fucking say, right? But apparently this is just kids ingesting fumes or inhaling fumes, not ingesting, inhaling. And I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. As a kid, I was never into like smelling, like sniffing or smelling or eating shit. Like I don't know. It's weird. Like, or especially snorting or sniffing. I was very particular with my smells and the way people or kids these days are like, yeah, I'll sniff that or I'll snort that. I'm just like, man, I don't know. Like that shit. Like I wouldn't even want to eat that, let alone sniff it up my nasal. Into my brain because I feel like going up the nose just goes straight to the brain, although it doesn't because I don't think that's how it works, right? But I'm not a doctor. But yeah, no, I don't know what I guess that's what chroming is just inhaling fumes and kids are being hospitalized like no shit. Yeah. So, don't do stupid TikTok trends. That's my word of advice for the day, unless you want to end up just like every other person or whatever that does TikTok trends and hospitalized and just costing the your parents a lot of fucking money, with bills or with fucking insurance claims and shit. And time too. It takes a lot of time to go into the ER for something fucking stupid. Like at least jump on a trampoline and break your leg or some shit, right? Next year on the news, from Barstool Sports, a Florida State fan has vowed to eat dog shit out of a red solo cup if they lose to Boston College. And so I was following this for a little bit because apparently, like, I don't know, everyone's a big deal with college football, right? Wherever you're from, wherever you're from, that's who you fucking like. They're the Lord, right? But I guess this was a big deal because Boston ended up beating Florida State, and the guy who like made this wager, who said, I will eat shit out of a red solo cup, deleted his presence completely off the internet because like he was pretty much saying it everywhere, like screaming it to the masses, like if Florida loses, I'll fucking eat dog shit. and then they ended up losing. And so all these people are calling him out, and people are trying to get a hold of him and trying to hold him accountable to eat dog shit because he made this vow that he would. And it's just crazy the links that people are going to, like, I'm sorry. They're the links they're going to, like, finding his Facebook, especially, like, I think I read he's going through a wedding right now. So, like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, he's sharing on Facebook, like, with his wife and the people that are attached to the wedding, like invitations and shit. So he had to delete that, and he's just deleting everywhere. And they're finding where he goes to school, they're finding where he works to have him hold hold himself accountable and eat dog shit out of a red solo cup because they lost his team. It is just hilarious that, like, um, they I don't know, I love the internet. You gotta love it and you gotta hate it for shit like this, but it's like, why would you make such a fucking wager, like, "I will eat dog shit if my team loses," and your fucking team loses and you completely disappear from the internet. Why don't you just be like, "Fuck you, I ain't gonna do shit," you know what I mean? But, I don't know, man, the internet gets together in mass for like weird shit, and this is one of those things where everyone's like, we have to find this dude, we have to make him eat dog shit. It's what he said he would do if he lost, and he lost, so he has to. But whatever. I think it's funny. Some people just deserve to eat dog shit if they make the bet. Like, don't make bets you can't fucking pay out. It's that simple. Really, like, I don't know. I'm sure there's some countries that would love some dog shit. I don't fucking know. Um, but this is great. I don't know. I hope they don't get too toxic to people, and like, make him lose his job and shit over this. But it's pretty funny what the internet will do to a person. Next here on the news, from at Popcrave, Charlie XCX declares Brat Summer is officially over. Goodbye forever, Brat Summer. I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. I kind of like XCX. I like some of her music. Um, I can't name any of the songs that I like, but I know I kind of like her because she's like, you know, she went on tour with Marina, which Marina ended up putting out. I listened to Marina, right, who's formerly Marina and the Diamonds, but she just goes by Marina now. She put out an email saying that Love and Fear, her album, was her least favorite, and I don't believe that was like her least bad. I don't. I prefer Love and Fear over Ancient Dreams in a Modern Land. But that being said, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Brat Summer being over. I felt like, did it just begin? Like, I feel like we just hadn't celebrated it that long. But whatever. I guess she could just declare whatever she wishes, and it be. I mean, it couldn't last forever. We'll say that, right? They've had White Boy Summer. They've had, I don't know, other girl summers. Now they got fall. So yeah, goodbye forever, Brat Summer. RIP and all that. And you know the same thing for, no, Charlie XCX is fine. She's doing fine. It's just Brat Summer being over. No, nothing negative to say about her. But speaking of rest in peace, here next on the news, a Wells Fargo worker was found dead at her desk 4 days after clocking in. So this goes with, I guess, being like a hybrid remote type of working. A woman had clocked in to work at Friday. I think she was 60 years old. She, they were working in a building that was multi-floored, one, two, three floors or something. She was on the third floor, maybe even more floors, right, than just three. But I know it was at least three floors, I believe. And she was on the third floor. She just died at her desk, and no one found her till Monday when they started smelling like something bad coming from her desk. Uh, it's pretty. Now I'm laughing, but it's pretty terrible because it's like no one questioned her being gone. Like, no one missed her for a whole fucking 4-day weekend. You know what I mean? And this was, I don't know when this was. This was before Labor Day, so it happened, at some other day, maybe Friday and then Monday. I don't know. how it works with the 4 days, right? But yeah, it's pretty terrible that a woman just dies at her desk and it takes 4 days for someone to notice. It really puts a spotlight on the way workers are treated, but it also puts a spotlight on, try to take care of yourself. Like, work shouldn't come first, or I don't know. It just depends, right? Try to find a job that puts you before as a person rather than you just as a worker. And I don't know. That's all I could say to that. That's hard to do nowadays, especially nowadays. With work being like you're just a number, you're replaceable, and then AI being around. You know, but do what you got to do. Take care of yourself. I'm one to talk. I'm saying my fucking liver hurts as I'm drinking enough water, right? But yeah, this is a cautionary tale, but at the same time pretty ridiculous. And then Wells Fargo, and here's Chase Bank getting all the fucking shit going down with it, with all the hacking. No, not the hacking, but these fucking glitches or whatever, when it's really just people doing check fraud. And Wells Fargo is there, like, dude, go check fraud them. Like, they're the bad guys. At least Chase Bank wasn't doing shit. They weren't killing their workers or whatever, allegedly, right? Lastly, here on the news, from Say Cheese at Say Cheese DGTL. So Say Cheese Digital, I guess. South Korea is now offering $38,000 for people to get married and have children due to the country's low birth rate. And I was thinking, like, I would get married to a South Korean girl for would I do it for $38,000? Like, that's not a lot, And then I don't know what there's obviously more conditions to this because of the children. They have you have to get married and have children, so there's more commitment to it than just that. And $38,000, it's like what I would make well in a year, right? Like, that's like a minimum wage job essentially in a year. Um, Not a minimum wage, above minimum wage, right? Your California minimum wage, $20 or something. But I mean, I would get married to a South Korean girl if I could find the right one. And $38,000, I mean, that's more of an incentive, right? I don't know. I don't know if I'd move there to South Korea. Makes it seem like they want you to move there and get married and have children because the country's low birth rate. But I don't know if I'd do all that for $38,000, unless in Korea that's like a million or $2 million. When you fucking do like currency exchanges and shit. Maybe you could live a full life or two off of 38 grand over there. But I mean, South Korea is the good Korea. They got Korean pop, and I love me a good, like a great Asian girl. She doesn't have to be Japanese or Chinese. She could be just Asian. So I'm down with that. And if she's full female, she checks all the boxes, right? uh for me anyways. But I don't know if I would do it for just $38,000. I would need more incentive than that, which you could, instead of I'll incentive you to give to the podcast here with the the donation links right here on the QR codes and the links down below. No, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think of $38,000 to get married to a South Korean person? I'm assuming you got to be a dude to get with a chick, but I don't know, if you're a chick, would you get with a South Korean dude? What do you think about Wells Fargo and them just letting their employees die? What do you think about Brat Summer? What do you think about the Florida State dude eating? He needs to eat dog shit and yeah, fulfill his promises, right? And what do you think about chroming? What do you think about all these things? Tell me in the comments down below, and I'll say everything here. That's all funny, guys, right? That's all funny. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. The When we're podcasts, really search That's All Funny. That podcast is funny games, all that's all kayfabe. Talking about wrestling. Podcast is treatment salad, all tits and areolas with salad. Always talk about watch, play a little game. She's hot. I'm a piece of shit. Works out. I always say. Those are all podcasts you could look up. Just look up That's All Kayfabe. Look up That's All Funny. Look up Tits and Areolas with Men Salad on your favorite podcast player. You can listen to them. If you want to watch, instead of listen, or you want to watch and listen, check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/ at Lorenzo Ariola. Got video versions of all that and then some other stuff too. If you want to help support the podcast, the donation links are there to the right. They're in the description, and you can check out the patreon.com/ Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you everything: bonus episodes, early episodes, deleted episodes, ad-free episodes. I want to thank my Patreon subscribers that I show at the beginning. I want to thank anyone that gets to the site. I want to thank anyone for just listening, for liking, sharing, subscribing. I don't know, hit that notification bell. I don't know what y'all do, right? But thank you so much. Thank you to Retro Horror Inc. for the art. Thank you to everyone else. Take care. Be safe.